Well,
I'm a little
are
nervous.
we rolling? Okay, you should be a little bit nervous.
I am nervous.
I've gone to town on this list, just quietly.
No idea.
You want to know something really surprising?
What's that?
So we've gone through your top 10 favourite watches just before. How many do you think we have overlap?
I initially thought we'd have a few, but now I think maybe less, maybe 0.
1.
1!
We have one shared favourite watch.
My Lord, I think that's an achievement, considering our lives are so intertwined.
Well, I think this is a really good thing for us to both remember that we are different people.
We are, yeah.
So do you want to get started?
Okay, I want to start with number 3. It's out of nowhere.
Look, if anyone that knows me or that, you know, reads what I write, this should be no surprise. Bulgari Octo Finissimo automatic.
Yes.
Look, it's a watch that looks really great in photos. It's such a geometric, strong design, but the photos aren't enough. You've got to put it on. You've got to put it on wearing the bracelet.
The weight.
There's no weight. There's nothing there, and it's so. For me, it's radically shifted how I think about ultra-thin watches. Before that, I'd be like, oh yeah, they're sort of really plain, round, dressy gold watches.
Fragile.
One might almost say fragile. Whereas this, it's titanium, it's square, it's big. I would honestly wear this all day, every day.
And it's held our attention all year.
I love it. I hands down love it.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go to number 7.
Lucky number 7. Tudor. Can you guess which one?
S&G?
No.
Really?
It was a contender, but for me, I really like the black base steel.
Oh, yes. No. You gave this away during the year.
Yeah, no, it was a...
Our cameraman's wearing an S&G and he gave you the thumbs down just then.
I was trying to be professional and not break, but that's okay. No, for me, the steel, it's like, of all the black bays, it's really right up there for me. It gives it a much more utilitarian vibe. It's a bit more, especially on that green fabric strap. It's like an army watch.
Yeah, true.
And I really like it. So,
I think it's sort of slipped through because of the the chrono,
there's the chrono,
the
SG. But it's a really solid version of the black bay, and it just, for me, it says that there's still plenty of life in the old bay left.
I should have seen that coming because of your writing. Very strongly in favour all year.
Oh yeah, big fan. Okay.
All right, how do you feel about number 8s?
Number 8, always be late. That's my personal motto in life. And my number 8 watch, it's really quite an obscure complication. It's the Ulysse Nardin Marine Regatta.
It really had an enormous amount of press.
Yeah, I mean, that's because we all own yachts. And we all need a regatta timer for our yachts.
I'm paying you too much.
No, it's for me, it was a really elegant take on the regatta complication, which is often really kind of fussy and confusing. After I spent some time with it, it was surprisingly simple. And it
didn't appear so at first.
No, yeah, it's pretty high-tech stuff.
Counter movement of the second hand.
It's pretty high-tech stuff, but I think it sort of speaks to me about that sort of new energy at Ulysse Nardin.
Yes.
And it's a great watch.
Let's go to number 6.
Number 6.
Number 6.
Look, this should come as no surprise to you.
Okay.
But I loved very much
the
Cartier Drive Extra Flat.
Oh, bingo.
Yeah, it's twinsies.
I know.
Look, I mean, for me,
beauty.
I really like the Drive. It's sort of a new shape for Cartier, but this refines it. It's slimmer, there's no seconds hand, it's just beautiful. The only thing that would really, cherry on the cake for me is steel.
Yeah, but I want it in gold, it's a dress watch, so I don't know. Yeah.
Well, we can both have it.
We can.
Cool, no, that's me. Cartier, great watch, well done.
Agree. Felix, we're at number 9.
Oh.
What is at number 9?
Hublot.
Yes.
Big Bang.
Big Bang.
UNICO.
UNICO.
Sapphire.
Oh,
Rainbow.
Man. This is the move that was telegraphed from March when Felix just went bananas.
Sometimes.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S. But you did, you loved it.
Yeah, no.
Unironically.
I've unironically loved it. If you're going to wear a watch like Hublot, which is a pretty big statement watch, you like a King Gold watch.
I love it.
Why not go one step further and wear a fully sapphire watch covered in multicoloured precious stones?
Because it costs more than your apartment?
Well, probably not in Melbourne, but it's true. It's just cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Look, mate, I don't know if I'd have the precious stones to wear it.
The stones.
But I wish I did. I unashamedly, unreservedly love it.
I would love to see a world where Felix wears this watch. So please help make it so.
Yeah, yeah, there's a Kickstarter.
Subscribe now. Yeah,
right.
exactly. GoFundMe.
Yeah. What's next?
Number 10. Number 10. Numero XO.
Number 10, look, again, a little watch that came out mid-year and that no one saw coming, that surprised me. Oris, Big Crown, PROPILOT, WORLDTIMER.
You love fiddling with that thing.
Yeah, I love fiddling with the bezel. It's, look, again, it's GMT complications are great. This particular, you know, sort of world time movement that they've had is great, but in the past, they had this extra button on the other side that you jump the hour with.
Yeah.
This time and why I really love it, is there's a little spring-loaded bezel, so you flick the hour back, you flick it forth. It's really smart. It's a smart little take on an existing classic, and I think it's what Oris do really well. The price point's right, it's 5K.
Yep.
It's a strong watch.
Let's go number 4.
Number 4? That, my friend, would be the Omega AQUA TERRA chronometer.
What?
Does this honestly surprise you?
Well, yes. I know that
it's not small or vintage. What?
I didn't want to say that, but it's true.
Well, let's just say, the hint of forewarning, if this is surprising you, you're going to like lose your mind over the rest of my list. Because this, for me, this is, I said it before, it's a really perfect classic everyday watch. Yeah. It's what Omega does super well.
I remember your story. You said, is this the only watch you ever need?
You know, horror of horrors. Horror of horrors. If I could only have one watch, this would be in the shortlist.
Wow.
It looks good, it's dressy, it's casual, it's got different straps, different dials. It's a home run from Omega.
Wow. I would like number 5.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
You ready? You really?
Oh, God.
You sitting down?
Okay.
Apple Watch. Series 3.
I just heard a record scratch.
No, look, I looked at the start.
Have you considered this?
Yeah, 100%. I looked at the Apple Watch Series 2 at the start of 2017. Yeah. And I was like, I copped a lot of flack in the office for how much I liked it. I didn't expect to like it so much. And for me, the biggest takeaway from that one was that it allowed me to sort of free myself from my phone. With the GPS version, that takes it to the next level. I can imagine a world where I can leave my phone at work. I know, that's fine. I can deal with it, you know, got an earpod, got a watch.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that.
It's amazing.
How am I going to bug you on email?
Yeah, it's still on there.
Definitely cut this one out. Let's have number 1.
Numero uno for me is Seiko.
Okay.
Have a guess. Can you guess?
Yes, I can. It's that dive watch. No,
cocktail time.
I was going to try and cover as many as I could.
Look, again, it's a right price.
Yeah.
It's easy.
It brought a lot of people into the game,
and
just to be part of that conversation.
And that dial, really. I mean, there's so many colours. You got choice, you got variety. It's like an endless palette to play with. We're going to be seeing it for years to come.
Yeah.
It's just so fun. Like you can have other, like you can have your sort of your fine Swiss Rolex. You can have your dressy watch, but you just need something fun sometimes.
Yeah.
And I think like a brown or blue dialed cocktail time is that watch.
And when you're in cocktail dress, to have a watch that's that interesting, I think it's cool. Like you have a colourful pocket square, a colourful bow tie. This watch is absolutely that equivalent.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Felix, I'd like to hear about your number 2.
My number 2. Number 2 for me is a Big Crown. Can you guess which one?
No.
Okay, I'll be surprised if you did actually, because it is the actually maybe you should in second guess you.
Maybe totally. I should. No, but I'm just blanking.
Nah. YACHT-MASTER 40, gem set bezel, oyster flex, boom.
He's gone gem set again.
I've gone gem set because I mean
there's the jet set and there's the gem set.
This watch is both, to be honest.
It is.
Look, the YACHT-MASTER 40 on Oyster Flex is already a pretty special watch.
Yes. I want that watch.
Yeah, but you apply.
Red line of taste.
I think the thing about Rolex, Andrew, is that people know them for their sports steel models, especially Time+Tide and Time+Tide Readers. It's like,
it's a no-brainer in a way.
Sea Dweller this, a Mariner that, GMT this. But they are also phenomenal at setting and grading stones. And this watch, it's one of those ones that not many people will see it because it's extremely rare, extremely low production. But if you put it on, you will change your tune. And I stand by it
Okay.
Unreservedly, it's an amazing watch.
If you could physically take it to each person watching and say, what do you think now?
Yeah,
you would do that.
So if you think you don't like it, hold it in your hand, you'll change your tune.
Well,
Guaranteed.
look, you've changed my tune.
Oh, have I?
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
I do not know you that well.
But we both know watches.
But you respect the gems. That's what I've learned from today.
Yeah.
Cheers, Felix. Thank you very much. We can push the limes in and have a drink.
Yep, you put the lime in the beer. Oh, God. It's so awkward.
Cheers. This is going down the hatch. Oh, so
lukewarm.